Today, the University of the West Indies welcomes you to the beautiful Fauna presentation. Now, we are the Vulnerable Family Service Agency. We will speak about what is a family, the families that we have targeted, as well as the agencies and how we have impacted these families. Let's begin. What is a family? A family is a basic unit who lives under one roof. In addition, a family is also a group of individuals who have come together to live together. Now, there are some families that experience challenges, and this is where our agency comes into play. We help these families to alleviate these challenges such as poverty, and this occurs well within the Caribbean. Who are we? Where do we come from? Well, the VEL Family Service Agency is also Caribbean-based, originating 5 years ago. The University of the West Indies Open Campus opened its doors for our vision to come to fruition. The mandate of the agency is to assist and transition the lives of poor families in society by providing basic needs so as to promote self-reliance and self-sustenance. I will now allow my project coordinator and the team, Carol Medea, to speak. Thank you.
Thank you, Leona. Now let's meet the team here of this agency. We have Ivor Hornsby, our Managing Director. We have Nicola Joseph, our Secretary. We have Kayla Glinton, our Senior Guidance Counselor. We have Leona Brathwaite, our Public Relations Officer, and myself, Corollia Scott, the Projects Coordinator. The vision statement of this agency is that we envision the Caribbean region free from poverty and to be able to survive, rebuild, and influence decisions that affect their lives and assume responsibilities to foster sustainable development and human dignity. The mission statement is, the Vulnerable Family Service Agency advocates for poor families within the Caribbean by assisting to meet their basic needs and to extend their opportunities to reach their full potential in order to rise above poverty levels within the Caribbean. The motto here at this agency is supporting vulnerable Caribbean families living in poverty. On our logo, the hands represent the agencies helping vulnerable families with the help from around the globe, and the bird represents hope. I now hand you over to our Managing Director, Ivor Hornsby.
Thank you, Carol. Our goals and objectives are to provide the necessary support and assistance that poor families need so they can experience a better standard of life, and in doing so, the family unit is strengthened and protected. To promote self-reliance and sustenance through education and skills training. Also, to promote safe and healthy lifestyles. Our core values of this agency are dignity, respect, flexibility, persistence, trustworthy, accountability, collaboration. Our roles and services are clothing, food, resource center, counseling and guidance for parents and children who are victims of traumatic events such as house fires and unemployment, job training, source housing, parenting training and classes, source special needs equipment for families with children with disabilities. I'll now hand over to Nicola, our secretary.
Thank you, Ivor. I am Nicola Joseph, and I am going to present on the impact of NGOs on families. During this presentation, you will also listen to a brief testimony from one of our families that we have reached out to in their time of need. I will also present on the local and international agencies that we have partnered with who help us in realizing our vision and mission to alleviate poverty in the Caribbean. Now, we know that a lot of our Caribbean countries are developing countries, in that a number of them are faced with serious economic challenges, and as such, the government struggle to meet the needs of all of their citizens. Now, that is where NGOs come to play a role. Non-governmental organizations are known to have a significant impact on the lives of family everywhere in a positive light. NGOs have played a key role in providing basic public services to the poor, especially in countries where there's a scarcity in government resources and services. And that's according to Sakaro 2007. For example, there is this initiative called the Corey Family Initiative, and it is being collaborated by the government, UNICEF, and local NGOs in Haiti. And they are making considerable contributions into improving the lives of poor families in rural communities. As a matter of fact, according to World Bank 2013, they have already impacted 15,000 families in Haiti, and that's a huge deal. Now, NGOs have been introducing new methods and approaches to meeting the needs and providing solutions to problems in society, according to the World Commonwealth Foundation. Now, it's important here to note that World Farm Service Agency is no exception. We have made great strides at trying to alleviate poverty among our families, thus creating sustainable lifestyles for them. Now I invite you to listen to a testimony from one of our families that we have worked with.
Oh, bless God, hallelujah. Lord, I thank you. I thank you that the Vulnerable Family Service Agency was able to help my family so good. I'm a mother of 3 children, and we lost everything. Here I tell you, everything in the house fire in Barbados in 2017. And look, this agency helped my children to get school supplies. They helped me with food on the table. They were services that I was able to help myself and in turn to help my family. It was rough, but we made it. Look, Val Farm, I thank you. Vulnerable Family Service Agency, I thank you.
We are so happy that we were able to help this family in a time of need, and so we wish them all the best in the future. Now we're going to look at the local agencies that we have partnered with. First off, we have Grencase. Grencase Grenada was established in 1997. They are an NGO which primary mission is to address issues of unemployment and lack of economic opportunities in Grenada. We have a very good working partnership with them. We work closely together to provide skills training for our families, and we refer to them families that we have identified who have small children, and these children are not going to preschool or they're not in daycare. So they work along with the Roving Caregivers program of Grencase to provide early stimulation to the infants, toddlers, and their mothers. Our next partner is the Bahamas Planned Parenthood Association. They were founded in 1984. Works closely with the government and Volfam to provide family planning services to all 15 islands of the Bahamas archipelago. We're working with the Child Protection and Family Services Agency of Jamaica. They were formed in 2004 out of a merger of Child Development Agency and Office of Children's Registry in Jamaica. This agency is a leading child protection agency, and they're all about protecting the children, empowering families, and securing their lives. And now we're going to look at our international partners. First off, we have World Education. World Education International was established in 1951 and has already improved the educational standards of over 500,000 adults and children in more than 20 different countries worldwide. Thus, it has committed to financially support World Farm Service Agency, assist poor families, fulfill the educational needs of children with specific countries in the Caribbean region. Also working with us is Feed the Children Agency. Feed the Children was founded in 1979 and with a vision not to rest until each child has enough to eat. It has partnered with World Farm Service Agency to help families with Caribbean communities to provide adequate nutritious meals for children so that they are able to properly attain their projected development. As a matter of fact, we just got a shipment. Our headquarters in Jamaica just got a shipment of food, and very shortly, we will be distributing these foods to the various Caribbean islands that World Farm Agency is present. Lastly, we have John Humphrey Center for Peace and Human Rights. Joining hands with this agency affords VOLFAM the opportunity to promote equality, equity and diversity and inclusion for children and adults in its local and wider community. We want to send a message out there that we are not going to discriminate against any family. Once you are in need, we will help you. So John Humphrey Center for Peace, Human Rights began its mandate to establish amity and equity worldwide in 1998. Thank you. I'm now going to hand you over to Kayla, who is going to justify our reasons for partnering with our local and international agencies, and she's also going to end this presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nakota. Good day, everyone. I am Kayla Glinton, Senior Guidance Officer and Counselor of VOLFAM Service Agency. You have met our team and know the catalyst for the conception of our organization. You have heard our vision and mission statements and understand what our logo symbolizes. You have even heard the testimony of one of the families that we have helped. We have also shared with you the names and a brief history of some of the local and international agencies that we have partnered with. Now, I will justify why we have partnered with these local and international agencies. At VOLFAM Service Agency, we posit that partnering with local and international NGOs is beneficial to all involved. Partnering results in more efficient and effective services, ease of referrals of families, improved lifestyles for the affected families, creates trust and respect from and with our families respectively, builds repertoire and credibility of our agency in the Caribbean region and around the world. Therefore, in conclusion, I would like to add that VOLFAM Service Agency is following the pattern of other NGOs who also see that linking with national and international NGOs greatly assists governments to reduce many social ills plaguing their societies. Sangonet 2018. Thus, we, the founders of VOLFAM Service Agency, have vowed through partnership with national and international NGOs to implement services and programs that will reduce and eventually eradicate poverty plaguing families living in the Caribbean region. Thank you for watching our presentation. We do hope that it has inspired you to join hands with local NGOs in your country. Remember the words of the late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Somewhere along the way, we must learn that there is nothing greater than to do something for others. Thank you so much for watching.